Hello, friends. Let's talk about the things that are going to keep you from moving forward so that you can move forward and let go of the things in the past. The truth is that we are constantly growing in our relationship with God. And the more that we know about God through our relationship, relating with Him, the farther we will step forward. But if we hold on to the things of the past, even though they were true then, they'll keep us from moving forward. You have a truth, whatever that truth is. Let's say your truth is, I believe that Jesus is the Christ. Now, you could have learned that from reading the Bible. You could have learned that from a tape that you heard or a person sharing with you. And you go, well, okay, I can believe that. But the revelation of Christ coming to you and showing you that He's the Christ, having you experience that is far greater. And as a matter of fact, if you have more head knowledge, in other words, things you know about a truth, Jesus is the Christ. You know it because you read this book, because you believe in this one person, that you heard this or heard that or saw this, or you went to this conference. And that is your collective understanding about the truth. If all that is greater than your relationship about that truth, then you could get into religiousness very easily. And you don't want to do that. Because that is the key. You want more experience. Now, I'm not saying total experience. I'm saying because the Bible and these things confirm the experience. And that's what they're supposed to do. They're confirming what it is that you're feeling and what you're experiencing from your relationship with God. I heard God say thus and so. I mean, that there's actually everything that you hear from Christ is going to be written perfectly out in the Bible for you. If He tells you to go to Short Street, oh, well, it's written in the Bible, yeah. But if He tells you to go to Main Street, well, that's not in the Bible. Then what? Well, He didn't say short, He didn't say short, He said Main. So you have to have an experience that causes you to understand truth greater than the knowledge of that same truth. I hope that's clear. Now, what you believe today is truth, even if it's a good experience that you had, and then all of a sudden, as you move forward in your relationship with Jesus, you understand this to be a greater truth than the truth that you experienced back here. It's time to grab a hold of this truth and let go of this one. Your GPS, as it were, about who you are in your identity with Christ stems right back here when you got saved and when you get started. But as you grew in Christ, you moved forward, and all of a sudden your GPS, where you are positioned in your identity with Christ, has changed. You can't use this as a base anymore back here. You have to move forward. But the best way to move forward is to let go of the things of the past so you can have a clear picture of that GPS placing for the future. God says this, thus and so in your life. I believe it. So you wrap yourself into that truth, and now you have a new stance. You may have been standing in some kind of circumstance back here, but God says, here's the truth about what's going on. You move forward. You've changed your stance. Now you stand in this. Your global positioning is now in a different place in your relationship with God. And that's where you need to stay until you hear more. And then you move forward again. But we have to let go of some of these things and say, I may have, I was, and there's some things I believed in the past that I don't believe any longer. Because all I had was this kind of truth. That's what I believed, or that's what I was told. But I found some greater truth. I found something that's better than this. Well, you want to say I was wrong? Okay. But it doesn't bother me. I may be wrong tomorrow, but that's okay. It doesn't bother me. My heart is to constantly be moving forward in a place and a position with God, so there's no hindrance. I want no hindrance. I want nothing in the way. And if I'm holding on to the past, I'm trying to drag myself, my old truth, into what I believe today. Now you can't hold on to two different doors or two different boats and they start to go in different directions. If you're in a river and you try to do that, what's going to happen? You're going to fall in. So what you want to do is you want to hold on to the new things and let go of the old so you can move forward and move ahead with Christ. Well, I hope this has helped you. I just want to say God bless you and keep following the truth. Jesus is with you.